guest is the author of the brand new book called The Bread Collection, and he's here today to make his delicious apricot sweet buns that are world famous. Please welcome to our home, Brian Hart Hoffman.
Thank you.
Welcome. So you're really a bread pro.
You know, I will say I'm a pretty good bread baker.
Yeah, whether it's sweet or savory.
Oh, right. So the recipes in the book are the best bread recipes from Bake From Scratch magazine, with cheese and herb all the way to the sweet kind like we have today with the apricot sweet buns.
Which is so great because everyone at the counter, there's a little something for everyone in that book, whether you like sweet or savory.
Yeah.
Shirley and Orly are digging in, and I know Cameron's going to love this one as well. So these sweet buns, the apricot sweet buns, actually start with a yeasted dough. Is there anything special in your yeasted dough, or is it just a typical yeasted dough?
So in this dough, we use sour cream, and it provides an amazing depth of flavor, and it helps to keep the dough really tender. So it's a perfect secret ingredient for this dough.
And then we fill the dough.
Here's the sweet spot right here.
Apricot almond filling, but it's so much more than just apricot and almond.
It is the perfect flavor combination to bridge summer and autumn. We put butter, sugar, cinnamon, and dried apricot. So even if the apricot season is over, you can make these year-round with dried apricot.
And you just put them on the stove top?
Yep, you reduce them down, and then you puree them in a food processor to get to the filling, and then add the sliced almonds, and you're ready to go.
And then you just toast a piece of bread and put it on.
Yeah, right. Forget the sweet roll.
I don't treat myself that often to things like this.
But
this right here, this is worth it.
It's worth it.
That's why we do it. That's why we do it.
Listen, Kim loves apricots. I know this is about Kim.
And they're antioxidants, Deb.
So good for you. But I don't know. She may like them even a little bit more than your mom. You think that's possible?
I don't know. My mom loves apricot. My entire life, anytime we went to a bakery or a restaurant, she ordered anything on the menu with apricot. Yeah. So we got some brownie points when we created this recipe.
I bet.
I work with Mom. So this was the perfect way to get some brownie points with her.
If you ever upset her, just make this for her.
That's right, Mom. I have a gift for you. It's a peace offering.
Okay, so we've let the bread and the dough rise first before we do
so the first rise is an hour.
Okay, so then we put this beautiful apricot spread on it. Now we have to fold it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to fold the dough in thirds like a letter. Once you do that, we want to secure the dough and the filling. So we're just going to gently roll it.
Okay.
And then the fun part.
I love the smell of dough.
Oh, I do too.
The yeast. So nice.
I eat dough. I am totally team dough.
Okay, so now we cut it
so
we can actually
so I am trimming the ends.
Okay.
Just so we can start to get the squared dough so that we can make the 12 strips. And I'm going to do just a few so that we can get to the fun part of twisting.
So it's about an inch you cut them?
Yep, 12 1-inch pieces should be what the recipe yields.
Okay.
And what you do, this is the fun part. You take the dough and you're going to twist it.
Can I try?
Yes, go ahead. Grab a piece. And as you twist it, the filling may start to come out some, and that's okay. Because so that's what's going to caramelize. Yes. Oh, yeah. There you go. Get a tight rope, too. It doesn't matter if any of the filling comes out. That's the beautiful part when they bake.
All right.
Okay, are you ready for the fun part?
Okay, now.
Wrap it around your hand.
Wrap it around my hand?
Yeah.
Tuck the tail. And put it onto the sheet tray.
Debbie, it's like what we do on the side of our hair. We make those on the side of our hair.
Right?
It's like the Princess Leia buns.
Yeah.
We do.
And even if the shape is not right when you start, the flavor is going to be beautiful.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So it's all about getting your hands in the dough and familiar with it.
Can you throw me one of those strips? I'm
trying to try.
Here we go.
I got to try this.
Fine.
So,
Here, we'll cut some more, too.
Cut some more. So then twist it around. And the caramelization, I like that part.
I think he said a tight twist.
Right.
There you go. You got it. Yeah. Tight rope.
Like this?
Yeah. Now like a little ball.
No, around your,
And then around your hand.
Yes.
And then tuck the end.
It's almost like a sweet garlic knot. This is right.
Oh my God.
Well done, Cameron.
You know what? I'll take it.
Well done. I'm sure you played a baker in one of your films, haven't you? So then after we make these, you have to let them proof again, right?
That's right. So they're going to proof for 30 minutes just to make sure they puff up one more time. And you can see the filling is exposed and it's going to caramelize in the oven.
Beautiful. So this goes in for how long?
You're going to bake these for 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to cover them halfway through to make sure they don't brown too much while they're baking. Oh, and then...
What?
Here we are.
Beautiful. Is that 350?
So this is at 350, and obviously these were baked earlier, so my hands didn't scorch when I touched the tray. But here's another flavor profile we're gonna add.
If that was not enough.
This is brown sugar vanilla bean glaze. Of
course it is.
And while these are hot, you put it right on out of the oven so that it can absorb. And it also makes them glisten and smell delicious.
How do you make the brown sugar?
So it's simple. You take the brown sugar, vanilla bean, and water, bring it to a boil, and let it cool to room temperature, and that's it.
And then you've got magic right there. Now, in your magazine, Bake From Scratch, you have something called a retro redo.
It is one of my favorite columns we do. We take reader recipes, or your viewers, and we take them into the test kitchen and give them a fresh twist. So recipes that may not be working at home, or recipes that you just want a fresh iteration of, we take them in and do the job for you.
Oh, how lovely.
In the current issue, we took an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, we turned it into an oatmeal chocolate chip bar where you cut them into squares.
That makes it healthy.
And we added peanut butter. We added peanut butter for protein. So
Exactly. So it's a complete meal with carbs.
Breakfast. Breakfast on the go. Okay, we've got to
Here we go.
I mean, do you cut? No.
I just eat.
What did I do that for?
Now, is this the rookie question in the kitchen? It may be. Can you go on? Let you have your moment. Have that moment, right?
Whoa.
Can you use something other than apricots? Like, is this the kind of thing that you can get a little creative with and try other things? Like,
not if you're trying to impress his mom.
Well, or Kim.
Or me, right.
You for sure can use other dried fruits. You could use a jam filling. The dough is just perfect for fillings that you can roll in. So absolutely, be creative, try new things. What's the worst that's going to happen? You have to make them again with apricot.